Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, University with Marie. Of course, I am Marie. I wanted to come in early this morning just to do a quick video. I know you guys are probably out and about. First, I want to go ahead and read the horoscopes for February and March. Okay, guys, let's take a look right quick. Guys, make sure you continue to like, subscribe, and share the content, guys. Y'all know what to do. Let's get these horoscopes right quick. Okay, guys, and like I said, I'm just reading Aquarius and Pisces because they're the ones right now that's related to these particular months, okay? So let's do Aquarius right quick, guys. Aquarius says, step out of your routine, Aquarius. Do this every so often to increase your knowledge and expand your horizons. The planetary aspects favor this walking to a different beat. Can give you far more than you imagine. Try something you've never considered before. Go to a place, change your desk around, to gain new perspective, guys. See what you can discover about yourself in the world today. That is for Aquarius, okay? And let's go to Pisces. Guys, Pisces, I don't know what they say about us. Some people say that we're the sweetest. Some people say that, oh, don't mess with the Pisces. So I'm not sure what it says, but let's just see what the horoscope says this morning, okay? It says, are you satisfied with your current career, Pisces? If not, start by making a plan. There are specific steps that you can follow to take the greatest advantage of the available opportunities. My son has been calling me about some things. It says, consider visiting career-related websites or ask a career counselor for advice. Don't settle for less than you deserve. See what you can find and move towards a more fulfilling future. Guys, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. So I am back, guys. Thank you for joining. Let's see. Hey, DV DeVos, how are you doing this morning? Thank you for joining. Yeah, so this morning, I just want to do a quick reaction video. We are going to do it on these trifling as us folks right here. Okay. Meet the Dirty Dozen. They basically committed a not heinous necessarily, but a silly, trifling crime, as I put it, guys. Okay. So let me go ahead and share the screen with the story. 1 second. And we'll go from there. Now, hold on, y'all. I'm sure you're probably wondering who these people are that's on my screen right now. Okay, so who are these throw it off looking ass people? Okay, that's on my screen right now. We have on the left, let me just go ahead and pull them up. Angelia Jackson on the left. And then we also have LaShantia Brown. That is Angelia's daughter. You can tell that's her daughter because she looks just like her, does she not? We have 20-year-old Janoris Johnson and 33-year-old Kanisha Altador. Sure, you guys are wondering what these such fine-looking people may have done. We are definitely going to get into it. Of course, I want to mention that what city this particular story came from, guys. It came from Pinellas County, the pitiful Pinellas County, Florida. Yes, let's get into the actual article on it, guys, okay? So, as you can see, here they are. These are the culprits. And it basically says nursing home employees arrested in a large-scale fraud scheme involving the elderly. Guys, this could have been your grandmother, your mother, anyone. And these darn fools have done this. Now, let me just pull up one other lady. Well, let me just go ahead and read the story first. It just says 4 nursing home employees were arrested after detectives said a large-scale fraud scheme that involved 14 elderly victims and 3 different assisted living facilities. It kind of, I always wonder, there could be, there are scams everywhere. So in this particular setting of the elderly living facilities, this is the scam, what they have been doing. So it says the Pinellas County Sheriff's Department said that the investigation began on June 30th, 2022. That was almost a year ago, right? After receiving a report of fraudulent use of a credit card from a victim living at the ALF, at the facility, okay? It says, as the investigation continued, detectives said they were able to identify 2 suspects. That's 43-year-old Angelia Jackson on the left here, and then her daughter, 28-year-old LaShantia Brown. They look just alike, do they not? They do look alike. The 2 were employees at 2 different facilities over a period of several months, okay? So they were kind of like networking, guys. It says detectives said the mother-daughter duo would take photos of the victims' debit and credit cards and then share the information throughout text with each other. Photos of their driver's license belonging to two of the elderly victims were in Brown's phone. So two of the victims' information was in this young lady's phone here, 28-year-old Shantia. Okay, it says another discovery revealed two others were involved in the scheme. The sheriff's department said there were multiple texts between Brown, Jackson, and the two other people. 33-year-old Kanisha Altador. This is 33-year-old Kanisha Altador. Wow. And 20-year-old Janoris Johnson. All four of them were benefiting from these fraudulent charges, guys. It says detectives said that the group made multiple fraudulent purchases at Adventure Island, T-Mobile, an online shoe retailer, the typical stores where a ninja would go when they steal something. Just typical, right, guys? The total loss was approximately $14,000 after Jackson stole $4,000 in cash from one of the elderly victims. Now, on Thursday, February 23rd, they were taken into custody and transported to the Pinellas County Jail. Charges include fraudulent use of credit card, exploitation of the elderly, scheme to fraud, grand theft, and more. Okay. Whew. Let me get back over here. They just thieving like a mud, just thieving. Okay, now I wanted to go to work on Miss Kanisha. Good morning, everybody. Let's go to work on Miss Kanisha, shall we? Kanisha, you're supposed to be 33 years old. They say this woman is 33 years old, guys. Do this woman look 33 years old to y'all? Can't be. Cannot be. She does look hardcore. Does she not? She does look hard. She looks like she had a hard knock life. She's only 33 years old. You can tell by the bags under her eyes. And guys, I wanted to, I actually cropped the picture where we can see all of this. All of this on her body is tatted, guys. And no, I'm not speaking against folks with tattoos, but the tattoos that she has that doesn't represent beauty or doesn't represent, a grandmother or a grandfather or a father. They are prison damn tats on her. This is her, 33 years old. So basically, they were scamming the elderly, guys. And it's interesting. Like I said, it can be your grandmother. It can be your mother. And I'm like, just thieving as hell. Thieving. But they got them. And I was wondering, why didn't they catch them? Why did they not catch these folks back in June 2022? Basically, we already know what they wanted to do, right? They wanted to accumulate more charges on their ass, right? So they could lock them away for a long time. That's what I think. Look at Janoris. Lord have mercy. Your mama named you Janoris. Her name must be Janae. And your daddy name must be Morris. That's the only thing I can think of. Look at him. And I'm like, they don't feel bad that they did this to these people. They don't feel bad. Look at Angelia. Where Angelia, she does, in fact, look like she has some problems there, doesn't she, guys? She looks like she got a problem there. I'm not sure. She's 43, guys, looking like she's what? 63. Is she not? 43, looking like she's every bit of 63. And this is out of Pinellas County, Florida, guys. I'm like, what the hell? These people just stealing from these folks. But I just can't get over Kanisha. Kanisha, chat, isn't she just beautiful? She is just so beautiful. She's just beautiful. Taken from the elderly. It doesn't make any sense. She can't be 33 years old. She just can't be. I can say this. She does have the face only a mother could love, right, y'all? She has the face only a mother could love. Like I said, she's tatted out. But again, those tattoos that they look like they don't represent anything positive. They don't represent anything beautiful. She's just hard, hood, She is. But she's 33 and she's looking like she's 63 years old, and it doesn't make any sense. And child, Lashatia, you look just like your mama. Does she not look just like her mother? I guess it's true what they say, like mother, like daughter, guys. Like mother, like daughter. But these folks were robbing these people. It don't make no sense. I was like, God dang, they're just thieving as hell. This is other picture I have. And yeah, I always do that. So the Shantia, you're going to the penitentiary. Angelia, you're going to the penitentiary. Janoris, Janae, because I was like, is that a woman, a male or a female? But I can't get over Kanisha. She looks hard. Again, guys, all of this is just tatted out. And, folks that look like that, they look like they are about their life, but we already know, they be big pussycats. Yes. Just to, some people get that just to, scare folks, Let's take a look who is in the chat, guys. If you want to make a comment about this, oh, shit, is it? Hell no. Good morning, Diva Boss. Good morning, Queen Sickner. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, talk with Tiff. How are you doing, Precious? Shannon, Miss Bug. Good morning. Blessed Hot Topics. How are you doing this morning? Marcella, how are you doing this morning? Everyone, how y'all doing this morning? So I wanted to bring a quick video this morning because I was like, hey. But when I saw this, I was like, just thieving. They did not arrest them back in June. I believe, again, my opinion, they wanted to what? Collect more tea on these people. They wanted to collect more tea on these people, and they did. They let it go almost a whole entire year. $14,000 worth plus $4,000. So the charges can stick, and they can get penitentiary time, basically. Guys, hello there. Hey, Travis Sauter, how you doing? What do y'all think about this? Do y'all think that this little ring, everybody like to hustle, everybody like to try to get it, but with the elderly, no, that's a no. You should not be messing with the elderly money. You should not be doing that. And that's on period. They were copying the driver's license, and they were basically networking amongst each other, and they didn't even work at the same facility. That's craziness to me. That goes to show you that I know people are hungry right now, guys. I know they're hungry. I know folks are desperate, but guess what? Don't fool, excuse my French, fool with the elderly. Don't fool with the elderly. That's all I'm saying. Leave these people alone. Leave those folks alone. But hopefully they'll be able to get the money back. I'm thinking that what they're going to do is give them jail time, and they are going to make them pay restitution. Yes. Make sure y'all hit the like button, guys. Okay, I have one more story I wanted to give you an update on, guys. Stand by. One more story I wanted to give y'all an update on. Where is it? Come on. Yes. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit it. I've been jamming this morning. I was jamming Fantasia early this morning, guys. I was like, yes, Fantasia. I was jamming Baby Mama. We deserve a badge of honor, she says. Okay. Yes. Okay, let me present the screen. Where is she? Oh, I forgot to bring it up. Hold on. It's cat here. I know damn well I brought it up. That's how I'm saying. Neighborhood. Here we are. Okay, guys. Let me see if you guys can see that clearly. Yes, let me see if I can move it to where you guys can kind of see it bigger. Y'all can see it bigger that way, I hope. So basically, there's an update about the University of Kentucky Caucasian student that attacked one of the African-American students. Does anyone recall the story? I'll just kind of touch on the previous story. Let's just play the video and then you can see.
Racial slur over and over again, dozens of times. The video also shows Rosing attempting to punch and kick that student worker. Rosing no longer attends UK. Court records show her argument, or her arraignment rather, is scheduled now for March 17th.
Fort Mitchell native accused of physically and verbally assaulting a black student at the University of Kentucky, now indicted by a grand jury.
Sophia Rosing is now charged with 3 counts of 4th-degree assault, 1 count 3rd-degree assault on a police officer, 1 count 2nd-degree disorderly conduct, and 1 count of alcohol intoxication. So you may remember this video back in November. Rosing was caught on camera calling a black student worker a racial slur over and over again, dozens of times. The video also shows Rosing attempting to punch and kick that student worker. Rosing no longer attends UK. Court records show her argument, or her arraignment rather, is scheduled now for March 17th.
Fort Mitchell native accused of physically and verbally assaulting a black student at the University of Kentucky, now indicted by a grand jury.
Sophia Rosing is now charged with 3 counts of 4th-degree assault, 1 count 3rd-degree assault.
Hold on, y'all. Yeah. Okay. So as y'all can see that she was indicted finally. This woman is something else. It was something else. She attacked this girl, kept calling. She told me, that's why you're eager. That's why you're eager. That's why you're eager. They indicted her on 6 criminal charges after attacking this black student worker. And she said, it's not my fault that you're black. That's what she told her. It's not my fault that you're black. I'm happy that they did indict her. It took a while. Did it not, guys? How long ago was this? I know y'all seen this story. How long ago was this? This was several months ago, and they're just indicting her. Now, if it would have been one of us, I'm just saying, they'd got our ass right then and there, right? Right then and there. But they did finally indict this woman and she does not attend the school. But you can, how should I say? I guess I can appreciate the fact that the young lady, the black young lady, did not put hands on her, put hands on her. I appreciate that. I'm glad she handled it with grace. I'm glad she handled it with care. A lot of other folks would not do that. I might not have done that. She was attacking her basically, and you could just tell that the young lady was not a fighter. She was very intelligent, and she handled herself well. But I would not have let that hoe attack me. Period. I would not have done that. But now I guess since they finally indicted this woman, I guess we can say justice possibly will be served. But I would have served her ass when she attacked me from inception. Oh yes. Let me see what y'all come and say. Queen says, that's why I never send my mother or father to a home. I have my own home. I would stay in it. They would not do me like that. My children would go to jail if it happens to me. Right. And these were not these folks' children. These were the employees of this facility. Queen, the employees. Just imagine what they would do to their own parents. They would do something to them if they did other elderly folks like that. And I still have my father here. Thank God my mother's gone on, Queen. But if my father ever comes to the point to where he can't walk, talk, I will be right there. I will be more than happy to take him in. Just don't have that everywhere. Right. Disabled to right. Psychos, sickos. I know that Kanisha and that Angelia both look like they on some other shit. She said, talking tip, now we have to add the mentally ill to that list. Right. Prayers are needed for society. Right, guys. Honestly, just look at the world. Just look at the world. And even social media. There's a lot of mental illness going on, guys. A lot of mental illness. And I think that the world, the way it is now, is driving folks mad. It's driving folks mad. And just look at all these balloons they've shot out the sky and things like that. They had no idea those things were up there at first. Just imagine how long they were there before they located them. We have to be careful. We just have to be careful. You can tell that times will be changing drastically now. She said they only indicted because the student, black and white, did a walkout. Wow. Are you serious, Marcella? Wow. I did not see that in the article. Isn't that interesting? They had to basically implement a million student march to get this woman arrested, indicted. Isn't that sad? That's just sad. Like I said, if it was one of us, it would have happened right then and there. It pisses me off. It really does. It pisses me off. She said, and I would still sue that school. Other students have been complaining. Absolutely. She needs to what? Sue the heck out of them. She really does. And you can tell she's an innocent person. You can tell she's not a fighter. It's just sad. That woman picked the right one that day. That's all I can say. She picked the right one that day. It's a spiritual warfare. You're right, Talk with Tip. It is a spiritual warfare. Absolutely. Spiritual warfare. And when it comes to spirituality, sometimes it can drive you kind of out there because remember I told you guys back in the day, I didn't believe because I was young. I didn't believe, but now I do, of course. But I was trying to find a specific religion, and it can drive you crazy because all of these different religions. But I noticed one thing, that every religion led to one God. Okay? Just know that. It says a lot of mental illness on social media. Yes, it is. Jet setter. Yes, it is. It is so much. A lot of hateration going on YouTube. These folks are just craziness. It's just craziness. Yes, tip for talk. I'm going to talk about that today. Let's see what she's going to talk. Spiritual warfare. Yes. She says, I know when my father was near the end, we had him in an upscale facility. I was at that mofo 24/7 though. Oh yes. When my mother went to hospice, I was there 24/7, guys. I actually have a picture of my mother and I at hospice, and we look just alike. Like I said, we look just alike. And Shannon, I'm sorry. And my dad, we are really close. And I think I would lose it. Honestly, I think I would lose it. I probably have an immediate heart attack. I pray I don't, but that's probably what would happen. Yes, I miss Shannon. Shannon is so beautiful. Same here with my parents too, Shannon. Yes, we've never had. When my mother passed, no one else had passed in the family. It just like I said. Now my mother and all of her sisters and brothers passed away with heart condition. I was the only one that made it pretty much so far, right? So I feel blessed, and just know you guys are blessed because you are still here and you still have a chance to right your wrongs, correct your mistakes. Just know that you still have an opportunity to do that. Yes. Like I said, this was going to be a quick video, But put in the comments below the video what you think. How much time you think these people should do? I know they're probably going to get about 5 years. I'm going to say 5 years, and they are going to pay restitution. They are going to pay these people back. If they don't get 5 years, if it's their first offense, guys, they may get probation plus restitution. They're going to pay every penny back, every penny, and more to that state and more. Just dirty. Just dogging the elderly out, guys. Try to keep your parents with you. Just try. But, we know we have our lives. Folks have to work and make money to, take care of their homes. I totally understand. But just check on them every day. Check on them, guys. She said, prayers for you, Marie. We love you. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. Hi, DJ Nashville. Good morning. How are you doing? Guys, DJ Nashville, make sure you hit the like button and hit the replay. Everybody in this chat, make sure y'all hit the like button, guys. Like I said, it's going to be a quick video. I will be back most likely this evening. If y'all want to chat, put it in the comments below. If you want to chat this evening, put it in the comments below because, the YouTube streets are on fire. They're on fire. We can talk generalistic, right? Right, guys? We can talk about the YouTube streets on a general basis, right? We don't have to necessarily point out anyone or, we just don't want the mess. But we do want to say what the heck is going on with that, So put it in the comments below if you want to chat later this evening. Until this evening, guys, I love you guys. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Yes. Bye.